Today I will be narrating you a story. The story is about Amber, a squirrel, and Mrs. Butterfly are discussing about plants to planets. I have bookmarked the page of the story with a bookmark. So let us start reading it now. Let me take it. Now, so the Amber and this butterfly, Amber the squirrel and this butterfly meet, and Amber learns that there are different plants around us, from small shrubs to big trees. Different places around the world are home to different types of plants. Join Amber in his adventure to the forest and walk with him as he learns about the world of plants. So they say that from small shrubs to big trees. You have seen shrubs like the flowers to these big trees. Okay, next up. Wow, this is very beautiful, says Mr. Amber the squirrel after he is coming out of his house. Oh, and then Mrs. Butterfly says, "You must be Amber. I am glad to finally meet you." So that means Mrs. Butterfly and Amber have met for the first time. Oh, I love plants, but I don't know much about them. He does not know much about plants, so Mrs. Butterfly is going to help him. Oh, I must tell you, dear. Then she goes to a tree and calls Amber to come there and says, "These are the leaves. Leaves are usually green. However, sometimes leaves can be red and even yellow in color because that is the time of autumn when the tree sheds its leaves." This is the stem of a tree. The stem of the tree is also called a trunk. This helps the tree stand. So just like we have legs to stand, even plants and trees have their own legs. Those are the stem and the tree trunk. The stem is for plants, flowers especially, and the trees have tree trunks. Then she also points out to the flower. This is the flower of the tree. Flowers are usually very colorful. When this flower is ready, it will become a juicy mango fruit which you can eat. So you have seen flowers, right? She says flowers are usually colorful. Yeah, see here, a red flower, an orange flower, blue flowers, pink flowers. So there are many colorful flowers. Then she says that the flower will change into a mango fruit which we can eat. So the flower will be pink and red. It changes into a mango flower. And then finally juicy mangoes. And then Amber asked, "Is there any part of the tree below the ground?" Do you know what is below the ground, guys? Yes, there is also a part of the plant below the ground called the root. It spreads out under the ground and makes sure the tree stands firmly in the soil. This is the root under the ground. We have legs only are the main part, but the main thing which makes a steady stand is our foot. It is like our human body. The legs are the trunk. Our foot is the root which helps us firmly stand. What about this, Mrs. Flutter? Is this also a tree? Oh no, dear. This is a plant, but it is not a tree. There are different types of plants. Trees, shrubs, and herbs are all plants. This is a tree. The trees are the biggest kind of plants. Their bark is brown and woody, and the leaves are usually green. So we can recognize plants and trees by seeing their stem. Plants have a green stem, while the trees have a tree trunk which is brown. This is a herb. All herbs have green leaves and green stems. This is mint. It smells very nice. Mint leaves are also used to make the green color chutney which you have in sandwiches. We eat sandwiches, don't we? So those are taken from these mint herbs. The herbs usually mostly have green stem. They are a type of plant, but they are called herbs because they have green leaves mostly. So see, the chutney they make using this mint for sandwiches. This is a shrub. Shrubs are much smaller than trees, and some have green leaves and brown stems. This is a rose shrub. I love shrubs which have flowers. Shrubs are much smaller than trees, and some have green leaves and brown stems. So the herbs had green leaves and green stems, but the shrubs over here have green leaves and brown stem. It's not fat and thick like the tree trunks. Jasmine, marigold, rose, and dahlia are also types of shrubs. So see here, jasmine, marigold, rose, dahlia. Oh, then Amber also says, wow, these are beautiful. Do you know that these are also plants? This is a lotus. It grows in water. Oh, before that, Amber asked the question, where all do we find plants? That's why Mrs. Flutter, the butterfly, answers with this. There are plants everywhere. There are plants on ice-cold mountains and in dry, hot deserts. So, there are many types of plants. Terrestrial plants, aquatic plants. Terrestrial plant means plants which grow on land. Aquatic plants means the plants that grow in water, and they grow everywhere. Ice-cold mountains and in dry, hot deserts. In the deserts, there is a plant called cactus. It is a desert plant. Camels are usually found in the desert also. They are the desert animals. Wow, Mrs. Flutter, you told me so many things today. So Amber has learned many things today. And then Mrs. Flutter says, you have learned so much, Amber. Yeah, you have learned so much. You should go home now. It's getting dark. Our mothers usually call us to go sleep, right guys? Just like that, Amber also needs to go to sleep. So, let's say goodbye to Amber just like Mrs. Flutter does. Okay, I must go home for dinner. Goodbye, Mrs. Flutter. And he also goes. Bye-bye, Amber. And we have some exercises over here. Let's do it quickly. Plant habitats. What are plants? Are these plants on snow-covered mountains? We can't see them properly. But desert plants are the cactus and the parts of the plant. Leaf, the roots, the stem, and the flower. So in the next video, we will be seeing this story, that is Amber goes on a picnic. Amber comes across Jump in, a very knowledgeable monkey. Join Amber in his adventure and walk with him as he learns about how useful plants are to us. Bye Amber, we can't join you on your adventure, but we'll join you on your adventure in the next video. Bye guys!